It's been a while.
Yeah.
Not by our control, mind you.
Uh-huh.
We skipped last month because, like, I think literally the
The,
day or two before Jojolion came out, the
I think it
channel was
was
taken down.
the day of. Yeah, it was the day of because it came out that Friday. That was the day we went up to Austin.
And I was like, man, I really need JoJo. I like Jojolion really kept me going in that stressful time.
Yeah. And we read it and we woke up and was like, what the fuck is going on? I was like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, but that not actually a bad chapter to miss out on because
Uh-huh.
it was mostly uneventful for a Jojolion chapter, all things considered. I think the big mystery we have right now is what the fuck's going on with this plane door that is
It's going to
falling.
it's going to one of two locations, and that is either Josuke or Yasuo, I think.
Yeah, I suppose that makes sense that it would go to somewhere narratively important.
Yeah.
um,
Uh, I can't wait for the next three chapters to be how this door is changing its direction mid-flight constantly, depending on who Toru wants to kill.
oh, it hit a balloon and it's deviated
Oh,
off course.
oh no! It hit a bird, and it stopped, but now the bird is falling at 4,000 miles per hour.
It's catching on fire like a meteor.
uh,
But so what did this fight? What does this chapter have? So this confused me actually. The head doctor showing up here,
mhm.
but then he's also where Josuke is right now. So I don't understand what's going on here.
I guess it's like he can just make multiple versions of the head doctor and put it on people. Like,
Then the whole tension from a couple chapters ago was non-existent. Well, I guess the tension was like, "Don't pursue me, Yasuo," and then she did.
and remember, we kind of established, or it's been foreshadowed that he chooses who sees the head doctor because Jobin didn't see him at all.
Well, no, I think it's more like whoever's getting pursued sees him. Jobin did see him once he started pursuing.
That's true. Okay.
Kay's back. I think that was the highlight of this chapter is actually watching Kay get back into the story after all this time.
Yeah. On
Uh,
the next page, the head doctor's head is like rotated 180 degrees. It looks like
what? No, he's clearly like looking over his shoulder.
it's pretty far for a head.
This is interesting. Why is he looking away? Is it because he sees Kay coming? That's cool. He seems to sense her.
Maybe it's like instinctively looking back to where in the direction of the house.
Hmm. We still don't know
Uh huh.
what the deal with the spinning bubbles are.
They spin their lines.
Okay, but what's the deal? Like Josuke doesn't really know.
I think I think they just spin.
Then how
Man.
come everyone he's hit with them ever hasn't like gotten chopped in half? Like there's clearly something different going on right now.
True. Yeah. I think yeah, it's really interesting. I don't know, man. I honestly don't know. Maybe the head doctor's making him spin. That'd be kind of wild.
From the start, I've been making you approach me. So that's
Yeah.
true. He's been sitting there waiting for the head doctor to come here. But like the thing with this plan is like, yeah, I came here, but you still can't really attack me.
Yeah.
So he starts blowing up the Rokakakas
I
instead.
think that was his original plan. And then he kind of went ape shit. He's like, wait, hold on. Let's roll it back. However, go back. You missed the best line of this chapter. Oh no, it's not. It's not in this
Yes,
one.
it is.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
it is. This is the best line.
Oh, Jojolion.
Yeah. Well, I got these sneakers at an outlet for 79.80 yen. That is like
God.
maybe one of Josuke's best lines so far.
This fucking baller, man.
Josuke keeps attacking shit, but he eventually attacks the head doctor in this chapter.
Yeah.
Because,
Man.
what starts happening? Like, something starts coming out of his throat?
He attacks head doctor. Let's see. And after he attacks him, what is he doing? He goads Josuke, saying that Yasuo's gonna die, so he kind of punches the vials in the direction of the head doctor, and the vials shatter, and I think part of the vial gets stuck into his throat.
I guess so. I guess so. Anyways, he almost kicks the head doctor with a kung fu kick, but the
Yeah,
bubbles defend the head doctor here.
yeah, which is not
However,
good.
Josuke
Hmm.
ends up landing on this like cabinet thing, which opens it and releases fucking what's it called? Born
Born
This
this way.
Way, which I've always really liked the stand. It's also one of my favorite encounters of this arc. Like it was a really good way, like really good early encounter, and it's just cool to see it used against the head doctor. But that pretty much catches us up to this chapter. It freezes the bubbles and then
That's
smacks
a
them
cool.
towards the doctor.
Yeah, that's a really cool like slide ability that it has. That panel of Born This Way jumping out of the fucking drawer is rad.
So is this one of like it doing like a midair flip towards, or it
Yeah.
might be riding off the
It's
walls.
like
It's hard to
yeah, it's
tell.
like drifting.
Yeah, yeah. The smoke on the walls makes it seem like it's drifting.
You know, what'd be cool is that it can ride its own wind, but that doesn't happen.
No, that's ridiculous. Until it happens next episode. What is relevant though is that for some reason she's able to attack the head doctor. Here's the thing: like it's getting kind of hard to keep track why anything is happening in this arc.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah,
how come she was able to hit the head doctor here?
I feel like it just happened because she might have been pursuing Josuke, not the head doctor, but Josuke opened the drawer and it missed him and it hit him instead. But
That works for me. I just wish Araki like he over explains some things and then under explains
that
some things.
explains everything else. All right, let's do this.
But he seems to make it seem like it's something to do with the bubbles. So,
No,
regard
that's
well,
what Josuke's thinking.
no.
And the square boxes? Yeah. Oh, maybe not.
Why
No.
would Josuke call his friend Mamizaku Rai?
Oh, because I'm dumb.
Yeah, okay. Anyways, we're actually gonna
Uh,
live read the next chapter. We have no
yeah.
idea what's gonna happen. It's been a while since we've done a live read too, because we didn't do it
Oh,
last time. It all
I know.
it all depends how we're feeling and how the timing comes out. Because like
Yeah.
if we have to wait like a day before we can link up again, then we're just gonna read on our own.
It's gonna be a lot easier now with my schedule.
Yeah.
So,
So first page here, looking cool.
head doctors descending upon the land. Do you think? Let's see. There's one for Yasuo, one for Josuke, one for.
I think it's just a bunch of head doctors, dude. I don't know.
Well, how many were there? Was there 4 or 5? Because there's one for Jobin and then one for what's your name, or
Well, Mitsuba, Jobin,
Mitsuba Jobin.
Rai, Josuke, Yasuo,
That's 5.
Tsurugi had something to do with the head doctor early on.
32. Yeah.
Ora, 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 ora. So he's still blowing up the vials.
Yeah. More shattering. He's just going ham on these files, man.
What is
He's
this? He
he's
punched.
seeing how the the bubbles are reacting to the clouds, the dust. I think that's the Born This Way like cold air.
Yeah, but how did that bubble even launch?
He shot out when he punched the vial.
I would expect them to pop, but I guess that makes sense. Ah,
I think it's reacting to Born This Way still, or not Born This Way. Wonder of You.
this is probably head doctor, which
You.
I've been doing.
Yeah.
Josuke,
Yeah.
your soft and wet soap bubbles have something about them that even you haven't realized. 3 chapters now you've been telling us, so if we don't know by the end of this chapter, I'm gonna get pissed. It's because of the spinning lines that they form spherical soap bubbles. And within that, there are things you cannot see. What's up?
Hmm.
Just the standoff?
Yeah.
We didn't mention, but last chapter kind of had an inversion of the, oh, you're approaching me. But
Yeah.
it was like Josuke's like take on it, or like, I've been making you approach me. This cannot be. This world follows an interconnected chain of logic. No, it doesn't, JoJo's.
Nope.
Regardless of what type of stand ability. This panel right here.
No.
To overcome that chain of logic and launch an attack that touched me is simply At least he's questioning it. I'm cool with this. Josuke.
No, that's K.
And this Born This Way is just riding on the wall or just
He's riding
floating.
on the wind. He's riding his wind.
Yeah, there it is. Do,
Josuke.
do. Oh, it's probably a motorcycle like do 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 do. Do.
Yeah.
The act of pursuing me is certain to become a severe disaster that is sent back at the attacker. That is because the flow of calamity is the flow of reason. You're just making shit up, dude. The logic of this world is linked together in a continuous chain. To overcome that and reach me is not possible. You could be K.
I came here to give you
Oh!
this.
What the fuck? Holy shit! Did K just get killed off? That's in her brain, dude.
Nishimura K.
Well,
It's from Yasuo-chan.
oh, she came here just to give the holy shit. Born This Way is dying.
Ah.
Oh wow, that was short-lived. Is that the biggest troll Araki has done in his entire history? I think so. You motherfuckers wanted K back? Well, here you go. Damn, that's Josuke's sister, that half sister that just died. Pretty.
I know.
Maybe quarter sister. It's a little removed. It is
A
absolutely
best friend in a different life.
yeah. It is absolutely not possible. Overcoming the flow of calamity, wonder of you, simply cannot happen. But if something that does not exist in this world does exist somewhere, if there perhaps exists something that is not affected by the logic of this world, yo, okay, that's kind of hype. I like where we're going with this.
Are we gonna pull Jotaro from the other dimension? He's gonna aura.
I feel like it's like it's some interdimensional ability. Like
Yeah.
like you know how in part 7 Act 4 only works because the gravity between molecules, that like innate force can travel in between the dimensions.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. They're
That's
spinning.
kind of crazy. There's someone mentioned in a thread that the Wonder of You is like the inverse of Love Train, where Love Train deflected.
Yeah.
Wonder of You directs.
Yeah. They're
Fortune.
definitely similar.
Yeah.
Great final villain stands, am I right?
Yeah. I think this is you still.
They're spinning, you say. Could it be? Now it's Toru, which would be you.
Oh, they're spinning. Could it be? I forgot who's Yasuo. I forgot who that is. I think okay.
I guess she's hearing what's happening. Yo,
Yeah.
Toru's finally coming down though. It's time.
Yeah.
This art's fucking. Yo! Josuke! Yo!
Yasuo-chan.
This is a cool fucking thing. That stand from the head doctor. I know who the user is. It's Toru-kun. In the mountains beside the Higashikata mansion right now. He's right in front of me as we speak. The user who attacked the Higashikata family with the calamities was Toru-kun too. He's been near me since a long time ago. For over 10 years, he's been hanging around somewhere close to me. As a high school student, at a camp I attended, as a college student, and then working part-time at the hospital. He impersonated a doctor to pose as TG University Hospital's head doctor. The head doctor and the enemy stand are one and the same. At least we've had that.
Yeah.
He has been keeping the charade for a very long time now.
He figured out office hours and how to cancel them constantly.
Josuke's thinking about poor Tom here. This is soft confirmation that poor Tom was killed by the head doctor, I think.
Yeah. And
fuck! Oh wait, this is the van. This is the van that they drove away with the branch. And then, wow, and I think it's showing that like it's connecting that the person driving the van was Toru.
Yeah.
And and then Josuke says Toru. If we kill the user, damn, then these calamities will end. I'm finna head out, says the doctor.
All right.
All right, bye. Let's see, next page.
As for eliminating Josuke, I'm calling it off. Josuke has been quite a nuisance to me. He may even be a threat. I very much like to finish him off right now, but I'm giving up on that. The flow of calamity will continue uninterrupted, but my stand is leaving. It's
Huh.
intuition. I can't quite say what it is, but I've sensed danger in getting involved with him right now.
Okay, let's
But
break
really,
this down. Actually, it's pretty interesting.
yeah,
The flow of calamity will continue, un- but my stand is leaving. So if Josuke still pursues, I guess it's not range based then.
yeah, it's been pursuit based like we thought. Like it's just as soon as you
Well, I
start
guess
pursuing,
I meant like Toru must be nearby for it to happen, but like maybe once you've I don't know once
it,
you started
it's
pursuing it, it doesn't have a range.
it's very much like a curse kind of automatic stand kind of thing. It's almost like Tutorial's BIG, but like
Yeah,
uh,
but the
it,
user's
it
alive.
yeah, the user's alive, and the stand actually seems to actually have a mind of its own and can inflict and can be used on different people. It's nothing like
So
BIG,
it's nothing
but
like Notorious B.I.G., but they're
yeah,
both
but
automatic stands.
they're both automatic stands and it
Semi.
involves movement towards them.
So, yeah, that's true. It's
Yeah,
intuition. So I think this confirms that Toru can't see what the stand is seeing, but he can feel it. He's like, something's off. I'm getting
yeah.
signals.
I think it's like Babyface or not soft and wet. Oh God, what Spice Girl, where it's like it's
Yeah,
a little bit more intelligent and talks to its user,
yeah,
or Echoes Act 3.
yeah. Yeah, those stands seem to be with people who have like an inner inside side that needs to come out, and the stand kind of reflects that. Anyways, we can continue with you.
Yes. What really matters is making sure I get my hands on that new Rokakaka. And then I will vanish from this place and from TG University. I'll collect just that one pot.
You reverse
Safety first.
first.
And that is my goal after all. Yasuo-chan, give that new Rakakaka to me.
Safety first. To you.
All right. Oh, don't get any closer to that pot. I'm taking it into my position.
Josuke, run! He left the room. Okay, Josuke. What is this? What is happening here?
What is happening? Yosuke, this is.
Wait, you're going ahead. Hold on.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, you keep going ahead. I'm trying to still process what I'm
Oh, I
looking at.
see. When he left the room. What is that? What hand is that?
It looks like it's
That's
Rise,
Rai's hand. That's Rai's hand.
but Rise on the ground. So I feel like that's an illusion. Like he feels Rai reaching out to him.
Uh huh. And
Wait, but
maybe
that's
Ki?
that's more than Rai's hand.
Yeah.
That's like the hand of like maybe everyone who's fallen here, because I feel like that's Jobin's shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I don't know. It could be reaching, but that's more than right because that left. Who has that in their left in their arm where like it makes like a little
Maybe if we
triangle
keep
up to
reading,
the yeah
we'll
yeah.
find
Maybe we will.
out.
I think you're right.
Josuke, listen. If the head doctor is attempting to leave the room right now, then there's a reason for that. He feels a sense of danger coming from you. It's because he understood what's going on that the head doctor is hiding himself. It's because of those invisible things of yours. All that's there is the spin. You haven't realized it yourself. Use some of those soap bubbles use them to defeat him. God,
Some of the soap bubbles in particular, huh?
yeah. Control. Even if there are invisible things, I can't control them. And if I pursue the head doctor even for an instant, more effects of calamity will appear for Yasuo-chan and for the members of the Gashikata family. The lines are spinning. It's because they don't exist in this world that they can surpass it. They can surpass his ability, I'm sure of it.
Mm. So it's like it is kind of love trainy where it's like if I keep pursuing him, it's just gonna be worse. And like when Johnny's attacking Love Train and it's ruining people's lives halfway across the country.
Yeah.
Right now, the head doctor is taking shelter from you.
Fleeing to take shelter. Yeah.
Just what is going to happen to me,
I
Toru-kun?
don't know. I don't
Ugh.
know. calamities make no distinction, right and wrong. Even I don't honestly know what's going to happen to you. Oh, well, that's good to know. but the one thing that is certain is that very soon you will die. Now, so that the new Rokaka doesn't get swept up in your calamity. And that's pretty important. You need to give it to me.
Please.
Who's Rape Boy?
I think you were Rape Boy.
Okay. Hey, who the hell even are you? What hole did you crawl out of? And what do you think you're doing up saying Yasuo-chan like that? Also, where do you get off talking to Yasuo-chan like that? All casual like that. Anybody who talks a lot like that to Yasuo-chan is my enemy.
Jesus.
You just sit down. Why don't you take a nap or something? Or just sit there bewildered in silence. And most of all, you better not get any ideas of coming towards me.
Ooh, the toxic X is fighting now.
That means I'm gonna kill you, goddamn
Holy
asshole!
fuck! Oh my god.
Is he gonna die from the door?
Oh my god! I'm afraid to turn the page, Joe. Oh my fucking god.
What is that? It looks like something huge is falling from the sky. Yasuo-chan, looks like that's it. Now give me the new Rakaka. Get away from that pot right now. You get away, you asshole! Don't you dare lay your grabbing paws on Yasuo-chan! Oh!
And then a leaf or a piece of metal.
That looks like a leaf.
It would make sense for it to be a leaf because the calamity comes with increased impact, like the cigarette butt and the rain.
Definitely leaves. They're more leaves on the page.
Where at? Yeah.
Yeah.
Flutter, flutter, huh? Ah! Joshu!
Farewell, Yasuo-chan. After everything ends, all will remain in dreams and memories.
Josuke! He just took the Nirokakakaka! And something's falling from the sky! And it's heading right towards me! And I can't move! Josuke, he's getting away! You have to take him down!
Your only choice... Oh, that's you.
Your only choice is to pursue the head doctor.
He's gonna fire...
He's pointing. I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna fucking.
Yasuo-chan, wait right there. Stay on the phone.
This is.
Use Paisley Park to aim. Use Paisley Park.
This is tense. All right, turn it. Oh
my God. All right, I'll take him down right here. There are things you can't say.
The head doctor's walking away.
They're different from the bubbles, from the visible soap bubbles at your fingertips. There's something that does not exist in this world. But the fact that they don't exist means you can go beyond reason. They can even overcome a curse. They can break Higasakata family curses and Holly-san's curse too.
Oh, that's convenient.
It's no use, Josuke.
No,
or it's you.
It's no use, Josuke. For me, this is simply an evacuation drill. Who would have thought a disaster would have been an evacuation drill? Wait. This is goodbye. And then he shoots Tusk Act 2!
And then the bubbles are coming. It's that birthmark. It's coming from there.
What is happening? Wow. Good chapter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
I do have a feeling, though, this is going to be some ass-pull bullshit. That's like all the Joestars from across the universes have given you their power.
That would be sick. That would be the... Actually, if this was the last part, I'd actually would want something like that.
True.
I just don't see how it ties into Plunder.
Yeah.
As an ability. Yeah. He's totally doing some Tusk shit.
Mm-hmm.
Who would have thought that an evacuation drill would have been a disaster? Oh, head doctor. Yeah. We did talk during, so it's safe to say, like, we mentioned what the hype moments were in the chapter. Like,
Yeah.
The tension is ratcheting up like really well. Like I was getting really tense there near the end.
That was a lengthy chapter too, with a lot going on in it, which is crazy because there were a lot of pages where there was no dialogue at all.
Yeah, awesome spreads in this chapter. Kay's fucking dead, my dude.
I know. I think one of those hands was Kay's hands.
One of those hands is so Kay has like a
Like,
wristband,
yeah,
and where is the arm?
it's
I think it's the rightmost one.
yeah.
Could that be Holly's hand in the
I think that's definitely Holly's hand. I think.
and this? Oh, that might be Kira's hand. Then
Yeah, that makes sense too.
the inherited will. No Josefumi
Hmm.
for you.
Yeah, these are all, I guess, technically Joestar. Well, Josefume is from
Rai's
Key.
not.
Rai is not. Yeah,
Hmm.
half and half.
This thing with the door is killing me, dude. This is so good. This is peak JoJo.
You know what'd
Like
be kind of great is that he shoots the head doctor, and as soon as the bubble hits the head doctor, the door kills Toru.
yeah, I'm picturing this door killing Toru, and it's
Hmm.
gonna be so metal. I was scared to
Yeah,
turn the page and seeing like a split in half Joshu.
yeah, same. Just crushed,
Oh my
dude.
god.
Everyone's not having limbs or
Yeah, dude, everyone's getting fucked this part, or they have baby little hands from Deadpool.
yeah. So so now we're at the point. So I think, God, like something tells me that this fight with the head doctor ends next chapter, the chapter after.
I'm gonna say
Like,
next chapter.
yeah,
I usually go conservative on these things, but I think it's gonna happen because like the rest of the fight has to happen in the span of like 30 seconds
yeah,
because the
because
door is rapidly falling towards Yasuo.
yeah, and I think like they kill him, and then they're able to heal everybody, but then the last arc, the last fight, is whatever happens between Norisuke, Jobin, and Josuke. I think, and maybe Kato. That's
Here's
our
the
fight point.
thing: what I really don't like is this. So okay, from day one, Jojolion has been the story of overcoming a curse. That was the epitaph that Araki started the part with in chapter one. Like
Yeah.
this is a story of breaking a curse. But it's Josuke's power that can break the curse. I don't know if I like that. I wanted it to be the magical MacGuffins we've been working for, you know?
Yeah, it's true. I mean, he does have plunder. That makes sense if he can plunder it away, but then
Well,
it's like,
to be fair, in another sense,
yeah,
since like chapter 19, we've seen that Johnny was able to use Act 4 to somehow transfer the curse from
yeah,
his child to himself. Um,
right. So that was the other thing I was thinking. But like, I don't think that it might be like one of those things. Like this is an ingredient to cure it, but it's not the fully cure.
I'm totally down for an ingredient, but I don't
Yeah,
want him unless like this power makes so much sense in context that we're like, wow, yeah,
yeah.
this feels like the trajectory all along.
Hmm. I do like the spin comes back, and it's part of whatever. And like the idea that it's using some sort of magical power that's not part of this world.
Here's the thing: Josuke hasn't stole anything since he stole like I think liquid at
Yeah,
like the chapter 70 mark. So he hasn't stolen stuff in a while. I want him to steal stuff too because that's a cool
yeah.
ability. But I mean, there's nothing he could have really done in this fight.
Hmm.
What were all the bubbles in the air for then? Just distractions?
I guess he was gonna try to like.
Like maybe they were gonna pop and steal stuff from the doctor as they bumped
I
into
bet he
him.
was gonna try to plunder the damage away, like he did that one time with the car.
Did he plunder away? Did he just block with the bubbles? Maybe I guess he absorbed the damage. Maybe.
Yeah, because at that point he wasn't pursuing the guy; he wasn't pursuing the head doctor.
Yeah, it was just a car. Well, no, he was.
He gets hit by the car. He absorbs the car blow with the bubbles, and I hits him, but he hits the bubbles, and so whatever the bubbles absorbed from the car hit the guy. But
No. The guy who cracked his neck was unrelated to that. I think
hmm,
we'll have to go back. Yeah, man.
yeah,
Shit, that's crazy. I really like that chapter. I'm super
yeah,
excited for next month's. That's an understatement. Because I feel like shit. I
yeah.
mean, shit popped off right now, but it's about to pop off even harder.
He's got a gun. Jessica's got a
Jessica's
gun.
got a gun. Definitely still don't think this is the final battle. But you know what? It could swing it that way. It's like the raid in One Piece ending in failure. I'm getting convinced over time.
Yeah, that One Piece ends in failure, or Jojolion ends in
No,
failure.
the raid ends in success, and so does this fight, and the part ends.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
got
yeah.
anything else, Joe? Because that's I feel like we covered our thoughts, and we did it in a very timely manner. So that's a
We did.
nice chill video right now.
I I'm just excited. I'm always glad when we get finger guns as a gimmick for powers, and then whenever we have it,
I
finger guns,
gotta say, I'm also a sucker for finger guns.
finger guns, and cannibalism are guaranteed to make your comic better. I'm telling you.
It's true. When's Luffy hitting us with a gum star finger? All
All right.
right, catch y'all next month. Look forward to. We never did do our Jojolion tier list that we were planning before the channel got
Yeah,
erupted.
well, it kind of exploded, but
Yeah,
we'll do it at one point. It
yeah.
might be better. Yeah,
I feel like the moment's coming. You know, we gotta work up to tier list because we put our all into
it,
them. So
it might be after this arc if it ends next month, because then we will have had the nice spectrum of
yeah,
it's all going.
everyone but Kato.
Everyone but Kato, the biggest disappointment ever, and Mystery Man.
Mystery Man, we don't talk about Mystery Man. Araki, that's the one I'll give Araki. You know what? Because he's been doing so well. That
Yeah,
I'll give him that one.
chapter
Kato is
one.
not a disappointment. The fact that Kato's still out there is definitive proof, I think, that this is not the last arc. Because if even Kay
Yeah.
comes back for something, then Kato has at least some
Mhm.
role to play, minor or grand.
I I also really I not that I really like, but like I think Kay getting killed instantly is kind of like the biggest heartbreak, but I'm not like upset about it.
I mean, like, I never loved her but I think she's cool. She's like really cool,
Yeah.
actually.
Hmm.
But like, that's a death I could get excited for. Like, that's a narrative that's more like, fuck. She just came
Yeah.
back to the story. She never got to really reconnect with Josuke, and then she died.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
like sometimes things don't end up neatly, so it's kind of a
Yeah.
waste of a character, but at the same time, it's more of a use of a character than any other JoJo part. And I still think
Hmm.
it's like it really raised the stakes right now. To Rai and Kay both died very quickly
And
in this
potentially
encounter.
Jobin as well.
Yeah, potentially Jobin. Norisuke's out there about to die.
Tsurugi is kind of fucking twisting himself into a paper crane.
In roughly 30 minutes, he'll be just fine. He'll be
Yeah.
just fine. All right, now we're actually done. Bye bye.
Ah!